Hey guys, really want to do a deep dive. I know you've seen a demo of the Comprehend Vision and the Comprehend Voice and all the fancy AI talking stuff. It's really cool, really exciting, but do want to do a rather in-depth deep dive here about everything you need to know and the current functionality. So the first thing you want to know is there's this little icon on the bottom left. You don't necessarily have this. This has to be enabled on your account for it to show up. But once it is enabled, you can click on it and basically just says what it can do. So there's these options: start a new visit, stop visit, all the things, always woken up by the wake word, hey comprehend. And there's some advanced settings. So specifically response style. Do you want it to be chatty? Do you want it to be like normal, one sentence at a time, or super brief, like less than a sentence always? Then there's this mode. Do you want to have to say hey comprehend each time, or should it be a little bit smarter and try to listen in on the conversation? And if you're trying to go conversation back to back, like tailing a bunch of things together, so you're trying to have like a clinically in-depth conversation with the AI, not just one ask at a time, you can turn on conversation mode, natural back and forth without having to say the wake word each time. But in a clinic, that's kind of annoying. And then you can just select your microphone. All that, I'm just going to hit start, and it's going to take a few seconds, maybe 7 seconds or less. And it'll say, hey, yep, here we go. As you can see, it's ready. It's telling me that I should say the wake word in order for it to activate. Some of the functionality right out the gate, you can ask it what it can do, and it's going to give you something useful. So, hey, comprehend, what can you do?
I can help you manage patient visits, provide key insights on their conditions, assist with documentation, and suggest billing improvements.
Great. A few things to note right out of the gate. So, as you can see, it's currently blue. Before I hit start, it was gray. Gray means it's inactive. Blue means it's in passive mode. And green, what you'll see in a second when I say the wake word, means it's in active mode. Okay, passive mode, blue. It's waiting for you to say the wake word. Hey, comprehend. Stop listening. You could see it goes into green and then blue. So passive, active. This active mode is conversation, so I can have a conversation. I can ask it to do things for me. Hey, comprehend, start a new visit. And it's going to go and do the thing, and then it's going to turn off. I mentioned this conversational mode, so I can be like, hey, comprehend, activate conversation mode. Great, now I can go back and forth. Tell me about this patient.
This patient is here for follow-up on a right humerus fracture with improved shoulder range of motion, now around 45 degrees. And a goal of reaching 90 degrees.
What was the range of motion before it was 45?
The range of motion before was around 35 degrees.
Cool. You can see how it's in conversation mode. Switch to clinic mode. Clinic mode is where I have to say the wake word every time. It's not this organic back and forth. Just some stuff to know. So you hear the dinging. So every time I say the wake word, it will ding. And every time it goes out of conversation mode, it's no longer thinking, you'll hear a down ding. A few other things, you can always interrupt it. So say it's like talking to you in your ear and you want it to stop. You just say, hey, comprehend, stop listening. The stop listening command will bring it down. You can also hit the temple, and it's going to activate comprehend as though you had said the wake word.
Understood. We'll stay in conversation mode, so you can talk freely without using any wake word.
In this case, it switched back. Switch back to clinic mode, please.
Understood. I'll maintain a more structured clinical mode from here on, ready to assist with your workflow.
Okay, let's get back into it. So it has access to all prior visits that you've done in Comprehend with this patient. There's my wake word. So you heard it understand, like it was first 35 degrees, then it was 45 degrees. Yeah, it has the context to know what you've done with this patient in the past. And it's able to help you along. And so it's going to give super relevant tips and tricks when you're asking it about this clinical intelligence layer. I always jump to what are some good special tests, what are some good progressions. You can ask it about your billing, though not currently really looking too deep at that. Like I said, it can toggle the recorder, hey comprehend, start the recorder, and it's going to obviously turn on the recording so I can go back and forth. Say I'm way across the room and I want it to stop recording, and so I can just have a different conversation with a different patient. Hey, comprehend. Stop recording. And you can see it turned off the recorder, so then I can have the conversation with that other patient. All right, other fun stuff. So it can do the comprehend click. So once your transcription is complete, hey, comprehend, finish my note. can see it's going to go hit the button for me, and it'll just start shoving stuff in. Love that. It did show that off a little bit. And then, yeah, you can just ask it a bunch of questions. Really excited to see how you guys use it and how it all works for you. Please do let us know everything that you find, anywhere you find value, where you're finding it the most valuable, where you're finding it the least valuable, if it's ever interrupting or really annoying, or if it's ever super, super valuable. Please just flow that feedback to us. We're super excited to be getting this in the public. And yeah, without further ado, you got to go try it yourself. Thanks, guys.